Today we see if the Vancouver Canucks can make it past the first round. Hey guys, Mist here again for another video today. And real quickly, I just want to mention how I'm sorry that I haven't been uploading very much. I am very busy with school right now. I do have exams and I do not have a great mark in my bio class currently, and I've been studying really hard for that recently. So I'm very sorry for the lack of uploads, but it's going to start up right after exams. I'm still going to try and upload every day. I think I did get one out yesterday. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. That's my footrest again. I did get one out yesterday, I believe, like right in the morning, because I was uploading it when I fell asleep, and then it just came, and then I had actually uploaded it in the morning. But anyways, it doesn't matter. Should be getting, or I am getting, a Yeti, or a Blue Yeti mic, and that should be either in tomorrow or Friday, depending on when you're uploading or when you're watching this. I'm uploading this on a Wednesday. It should be uploaded on a, or I should have it on a Thursday or a Friday or of this week. I should have it by the end of the week, whatever. All right, so today we see if our Vancouver Canucks can make it past the first round. I believe we have not made it past the first round yet, and that's a bit of a rip. But we'll look at the lines really quickly to see what we got going on, and we'll see if we can hopefully do something good. So, first line, Sven Baertschi, Sam Bennett, and Jeff Skinner. Solid line. It's a really good first line. Second line, Reed Boucher, Elias Lindholm, and Thomas Hertl. Pretty decent second line as well. Third line, Nikolai Goldobin, Bo Horvat, and Jake Virtanen. A really solid third line. And our fourth line, Brock Besser, Brandon Sutter, and Brendan Gaunce. Also a really, really good fourth line. Really hoping I can still get some more growth out of Sam Bennett. That would be awesome. I could make the first line better by either putting Lindholm up there or Horvat, but the line combinations we have as of right now are pretty good, and I'm pretty excited to see what we can do. Reed Boucher is a goal scorer. I think he had like 25 goals or something, 22. Then last year he had 28. He was playing on the third line last year, so we gave him more ice time this year. Unfortunately, we couldn't do as well. Maybe it's just because he's not getting passes from Bo Horvat or something. I'm not sure what it is, but we'll look at the defense really quickly. First line defense, we got Troy Stetcher and Shane Gostis-Bear. And second line, we got Chris Bigras and Ben Hutton. Then third line, we got Christopher Tanev and Nikita Triumkin. All really solid D pairings. Our worst one is probably second or third. Not too big of a fan of our second and third. Well, that's not true. I do like the players that are on it. Sometimes defensively, though, they aren't the best. And Chris Bigras just doesn't really put up a lot of points. If he gets high overall, though, he usually does. I usually see him get a lot of points as a high overall. Ben Hutton, I don't think he really did much better. Actually, he did a lot better than Chris Bigras. I know Chris Bigras just doesn't really produce point-wise for some reason, but like even Christopher Tanev, I think, yeah, even Christopher Tanev had more points than him. So, I think Chris Bigras, like, he's got 83 offensive awareness, which isn't too great. And then his passing's only like 86, and then his shot's not too good either. So maybe look to in a different series upgrade him, because he does have quite a bit of potential. He could do something good for the team. And in between the pipes, we got our 88 overall Connor Hellebuck. Still got some time to grow. Hopefully he can grow, because I'm sure he will turn out to be a pretty solid goaltender. And if he never works out completely, we have Thatcher Demko in the system. But anyways, those are our lines. Let's go look at our opponents, the Minnesota Wild. Currently on 87 chemistry, or 87, 87 locker room chemistry, which is good because that means we could simulate even better. I think the highest I've ever got was like 93. So looking like Ryan Suter is still the best player on the team, still an assistant as well. That means, I think that means that Mikko Koivu might still be captain since it shows Suter. Or Suter, sorry. I freaking think Sutter and Suter, they're so similar. But I think the player that is showing for us is actually Sven Baertschi, which is kind of surprising. You'd think Jeff Skinner, or be between Skinner and Baertschi. But anyways, let's get into their lines. So, first line, Zach Parise, Brian Little, and Nino Niederreiter. Really good center and left wing, and still a pretty decent right wing as well. He's doing. Sure, this line together put up quite a decent amount of points. No elites on their first line though, so I don't know how that simulates. And second line we got Jason Zucker. I'm gonna say Zucker, yeah, and then Mikael Granlund. Surprisingly, he's not an elite either. Maybe it's just because he's 27 now. He was probably a low elite. Jason Pominville is playing as a second line forward, and he is listed as a bottom six, and he is one old man. All right, Eric Stahl, top 9. Joel Eriksson Ek, man, I'd be giving Ek the ice time over Pominville or Hayes. One of these two, probably. Man, even Charlie Coyle, I'm surprised. I don't know. Some of these guys must not be happy the way that they're where they're playing. Like Alex Tuch or Tooch, he's in my other series for the Houston Vikings because I replaced the Minnesota Wild. Charlie Coyle, Eriksson Ek, Kevin Hayes, they're all top 6, and they could be playing instead of Jason Pominville. And as a bottom 6 forward, really, you'd put him on the bottom line. And then Eric Stahl's also a top 9, so he could be okay playing on the 4th line. But you know what? That's just me. So their third line is actually pretty decent. Their second line is okay. I do like their third line more, to be honest. Eric Stahl, Joel Eriksson Ek, and Kevin Hayes. And their 4th line is still pretty good as well. Eric Holla, Charlie Coyle, and Alex Tuch, or Tuck, I don't know how to say it. And we got the big boy, 97. I was looking at Brodin and Suter, Suter, 94 overall. Freaking crazy. I'm sure he is a ridiculous defensive player. Yep, he actually not even that great. He only had a +10 this year, which isn't too great, but still really good. 51 points for a defensive defenseman is really good. 34 though, he's getting kind of old. So along with him, we got Jonas Brodin, low elite potential, and second line defense. They have Jared Spurgeon and Matt Dumba, which is pretty good. Dumba can still grow quite a bit. Then their third pairing, Mike Riley and Marco Scandella, which are two pretty decent third line defenseman pair, or a third line defensive pairing, because one of them's kind of older, and then one of them's younger, and then one of them's an offensive defenseman to a defensive defenseman as well. And their goalie, we'll look. I'm assuming it's still Dubnyk, and it is. He is 90 overall. Probably had a ridiculous season this year. We will see. He had a .925 save percentage and a 2.34 GAA. And I think that might actually be better than Hellebuck. We will see. 261 and 914. Yeah, definitely by far. He did better. Or Dubnyk did better than Hellebuck. So maybe that could be a challenge. Hopefully not too big of a deal. But you know what? Whatever. So they got home ice advantage. So they have first 2 games at home. Hopefully that doesn't affect us too much. I don't think it really will, to be honest, but you never know. Anything can happen. So I don't know why I went there. I meant to go to simulate game, but I am a questionable. Sorry, I had to yawn. Frig me. I am a questionable thinker. So what does that even mean? I don't even know. All right. So game 1 in Minnesota. First period. 1-1. Thomas Hertl opens up the scoring at 8:32 in the period, and then Mikael Granlund ties the game kind of late. A little bit gutting to give up that goal, but we are currently out shooting them. I am sorry if you guys can hear my phone. Holy frig, the Preds and Penguins game just started. What? All right, second period. Awesome, Jeff Skinner almost scoring at the literally 20 minutes later than when Hertl scored, literally. And a 10-second difference makes the game 2-1. We definitely dominated them through that period, and we will go for ×8 speed in the third. We're on the power play. Nothing can happen from it. Sorry, I was yawning again. Reed Boucher makes it 3-1. Currently at 30 shots to their 24. 4 minutes left in the period. Can we take game one? And it looks like we will, and we do. Awesome, very awesome. Good job, Hellebuck. 25 saves. That is pretty good. Reed Boucher with 2 points as well, which is good. Very, very happy with that. Awesome. Glad we take a split at least from their home ice, which is really good. So we will go into game two, hoping to see, obviously, a 2-0 series lead from us. You never know. Anything can happen, though. So hopefully everything will work out as planned. So first period, we will see who's got the advantage. And yeah, that's okay. Well, I don't know what to think about that, considering that we have only gotten 4 shots and they have gotten 18 shots. Is a little worrying. Holy frig, I can't stop yawning. But that is a little worrying to me. Because if Markstrom goes in net, I don't know how well Markstrom will do. But we definitely need more shots in the second period. So, guys, can you deliver and give me some more shots in the second period? Thank you. All right, well, we definitely did get a lot more shots, but they're already at 32 shots. Most teams finish with that many shots, but that was only the first 2 periods. They are not having any of it on home ice. It was 4-0 till Thomas Hertl made it a 3-goal game. I don't think anything can save us in this game. We are getting outshot by double their shots. They had a power play. We had a power play. If we don't score on this power play, I don't know. That was a long one too. That was definitely a 4-minute. Another power play for the Wild. They can't do anything. The power plays have been weak. And game number 2 goes to the Minnesota Wild with a 4-1 score and a ridiculous first period from them. So Dubnyk with a .956 save percentage, and Granlund and Tooch, I don't know how you say it, with a goal apiece. Yeah, Berchi, you happy about your ice time? You too, Boucher? You wanna score some goals for me then? That'd be nice, thanks. So unfortunately, that was kind of rough, and I don't think that reflects how well we can play. I definitely know we can do better than that, and if we can, that would be awesome. So, real quick, how we doing? Still got one more game in the season. We did make the playoffs in the last episode. I showed you guys that, I believe. 97 points, which is really good for an AHL team. Obviously, they have like 6 or 8 more games, or 6 or 8 less games than an NHL team does. But anyways, we'll move on to the third game. I did see there that the Predators were up 2-0 against the Blackhawks. Imagine they do it like they did in real life. Sweep the Blackhawks. All right, anyways, first period, 1-1. Awesome. Bo Horvat opens the scoring at 11:56 for us, which is good. We have double their shots currently, but kind of a late one. Eric Holla scores to even the game. Come on, boys. Feed off the energy at home. We can do it. Second period. Reed Boucher, awesome, makes it 2-1. Unfortunately, Niederreiter isn't having any of it. Scores 2 goals. So, that's kind of shitty, but, it happens. So we're just going to have to go into the third period, feed off all the energy of the fans. We really just got kind of dicked on that period. They got a lot of shots. They had 14 shots that period. So we're not, you know what? We'll just have to look to see what the third period has in store. I honestly don't even know if anyone has scored in the third period yet in this series. I don't think anyone has power play for the Wild. Nothing can happen from it. 4 minutes remaining, 3 minutes remaining, 2 minutes, 1 minute. And again, I'm pretty sure there's still no goals in the third period in this series. And that is really unfortunate. We did have a 1-0 series lead, and now they have a 2-1 series lead. So they split home ice, at least, for us, and now we really need to come back and really feed off the energy of all of our fans and get going. Come on, boys. We will see who we are up against in the first round in the AHL. We are up against the St. John's Ice Caps. Good, I guess. I don't know. They had a pretty decent record, not as good as ours, but anything can happen. So focus on the NHL, and I was wrong. The Predators do not sweep the Blackhawks as they did in real life this season. So, boys, let's have a talk. Thought that was a goal for a sec, not gonna lie. But you know what? We just got to move on. Past two games haven't been ours, but we got to get out here. We got to get hot and feed off the energy of our fans. I keep saying that because we need it. We really need it. First period, 1-1. Eric Halla opens up the scoring in game number 4, and then Elias Lindholm ties the game. It's been quite an even series, except for game 2. But hopefully we can really do something in the second period. So second period, 2-2, Zach Parise, and then Thomas Hertl ties the game. This is going to be a rough third period, potentially. We are getting outshot by quite a bit. They are hot right now. They had, this is their second power play. It's a long one, too. Glad we didn't give anything up from it. But, you know what? As of right now, looking like there could be another third period where there are no goals. And all right. Okay. You know what? What are the chances? That's what. What the hell are the chances? Buddy, come on. What was it, 22 seconds left? Really? Come on. Mike Riley. Freaking defenseman, man. Defensemen are OP in this game. Jesus. Ah, that's just upsetting. Not really. Holy frig. Ducks sweep the Coyotes, and the I almost said Predators. The Flyers sweep the Lightning. Ridiculous, ridiculous what is going on as of right now, and we need to get a damn win. We are losing morale on the team. We now do not have a 93 overall defensive rating. We now have a 92 overall defensive rating. So, boys, if there's an important game in a series, this one is it. Not only could you get eliminated, you lose all hopes of winning a Stanley Cup. Boys, come on. You need to come out. They got the first shot. Everything happens like that. You know what? Let's go. Come on, Canucks. First period. There we go. Horvat, man. Bo Horvat opens the scoring. Liddy. Hey, Hellebuck, thank you for doing great that period. There was a lot of freaking shots in that first period. 29 apiece. Holy frig. Second period. Zach Parise ties the game. You know what? Minnesota just took advantage in that second period, and I was gonna say that their playoff experience really just helps them out, but that's not true. We have quite a decent amount of playoff experience at this point. But you know what? We're just gonna have to simulate the third period. I'm gonna put the controller down. They get a power play. That is not good. Oh man, I don't even know what to say right now. Getting outshot, kinda close now though. Good job, Vancouver, bringing it back. Only 6 minutes left in the period. I do not know how this game is going to end. And it's Sven Berchi, yeah! 35 seconds left. Let's go. Yeah, is that Mike Riley? Oh my god, literally basically the exact same outcome as last game. Just opposite teams and two less goals, but that is great. That was a great game by us. You know what, boys? There we go. Back up to 93 defense. That's great. How are the Comets doing? We are doing great. About to get swept. All right. Good to know. Good to freaking know. All right. You know what? Got to move on. And the Pens beat the Capitals in 5. What do you know? All right, boys. First period and a potential Game 7 game if we win it. Come on, boys. I got first shot, unfortunately, but you know what? Everything happens for a reason. First period, 0-0. That is the first period that have been a shutout. I am very positive about that, and that is kind of surprising. You know what? Second period. Yeah, baby, yeah. Reed Boucher, Shane Gostisbehere, and then Bo Horvat. Quick back-to-back goals by Boucher and Gostisbehere. Good job, Gostisbehere. Finally get to see him in the score sheet getting a goal because he is, an offensive defenseman. What a dirty goal by him, too. He's literally in the freaking crease. What is he doing up there, buddy? Oh, man. You know what? I'm glad we got the lead. looking good as of right now. Never mind. Neato Rider. Pretty sure. No, never mind. I was going to say pretty sure the first goal scorer to score in the third period, but the last two games have been winners from the third period. And as of right now, it is looking good, but EA can screw you over in a matter of seconds. So if that could not happen, Brendan Gaun's at the empty netter. 4-1 victory, and we move on to Game 7. Boys, come on. Could this be the comeback where the Vancouver Canucks finally move on to the second round? Come on, baby. Brock Besser, you're mad about ice time? Buddy, I need you to play. I need you to play your freaking heart out, and I'll give you the ice time if we can make it to the second round, buddy. We've got 3 Game 7s between the Panthers and the Leafs. Then we got the Preds versus the Blackhawks. Then we got the Wild versus the Canucks, which is us. And this is an important one, boys. We can bring the Stanley Cup to the Canucks for the first ever time if we move on. You know what? It literally doesn't even make sense because we still got 3 other rounds to go through if we beat the Wild. But you know what? One step at a time. What did I just do? All right. Did not mean to do that. But anyways, okay. You know what? Pause. That's what I meant to do. We need something to happen. We need the luck on our side, boys. Come on. Anything can be great. First period, Nikolai Goldobin, the third line, beauty. What a freaking god. Oh man, I am scared. We have a 1-0 lead going into the second period. But you know what? Second period. Oh, 3-1 victory. 3-1 victory. Oh, I definitely just choked it. 3-1 lead going into the third. I did not mean to say victory. Oh no, that's a rep. We've got Thomas Hertl scoring, Mikael Granlund, and then Shane Gostisbehere again getting on the score sheet. Holy frig. ×8 simulation. I'm going to put the controller down, and I'm going to play with my spinner because I am scared right now. We are out shooting them. They are catching up in shots. We need to... Nikolai Goldobin, buddy. Biggest game of his career. Oh my god, 2 goals on the score sheet. No way. Did the Wild just blow a 3-1 series lead? Did the Wild just blow a 3-1 series lead? Did the Wild just blow a 3-1 series lead? Oh my god, unless literally the miracle of all miracles happen, I don't think much is coming from this game. Holy frig. I'm pretty sure we scored an empty netter, and it is 5-1. Oh my god. 5-1, 52 seconds left. Holy frig. These fans are already gone. They're all peaced. They don't want to see the final outcome to this game because they know what's happening. They know what's coming. Nobody is getting a cup in Minnesota. Let's go, boys. Let's win this game and be the best Vancouver Canuck team ever. Come on, boys. Let's move on to the second round. Don't pass it to your goalie like that, please. Thank you. Oh man, I'm excited. Holy frig. We had a 46, a 47, and a 48 on the ice right now. That is great. Troy Stetcher from the point. Oh, Hertl. Oh, yo, rebound. Who is in front of the net? Damn. 28 seconds remaining, boys, till we move on to the second round. Holy frig. Holy frig. Unless the literally most miracle thing happens, I don't think anything can come for the Minnesota Wild. Zach Parise currently carrying the puck up the ice, going around the net. Never mind, he sucks. Say that and they score. Yeah, knew that one was happening. Yep, one-timer in the slot. Ryan Suter, yep. Yep, makes sense. Good job, boys. 13 seconds left. We've got a 5-2 lead, boys. Come on. If we lose this lead, there's gonna be some hell to pay. Oh, man. 9 seconds remaining. Good play. Dump it in for 6 seconds left. And board play him. Yeah, EA. 2-1. And the Canucks move on to the second round, baby. Yeah, baby. Captain Skinner. Freaking Granlund. Ugly. Let's go, boys. I am hyped. I am very, very happy on how this went. Oh, man. That's freaking great, Skinner. What a beauty. Oh, man. Palm and P. Get the hell off the ice, you old man. Holy frig. Good job, boys. We move on to the second round. Hype. Hype. 3 stars, I hope so. Nikolai Goldobin with 2. Gusty Spare with 1 and 2 assists. And then Tomas Hertl with 2 goals as well. Holy frig. What a wonderful game. What a wonderful game. This was fantastic. I couldn't have scripted it any better. This was awesome. You know what, boys? We will see who we go on to face in the second round. As did we get swept? We did not get swept. Awesome. We will advance a day, and we will see who we will go on to face. The Leafs move on in their Game 7. Now, Preds, Blackhawks, or... yeah, it's Preds or Blackhawks. Preds or Blackhawks. Who do we go up against? The Blackhawks. Okay. Good to see, kinda, not really. Hopefully, we have some great things to happen in this future. You know what, boys? Got the Battle of Pennsylvania. Then we get the battle across the falls. I'm going to call it the falls because, Niagara Falls. Then we got a rivalry from past playoff years. And then we got the Battle of California. So hopefully everything can go well. And I'm glad we tied up the series. We will see if when our next game is in the AHL, because I'm not going to simulate past an NHL game, so unfortunately it's on the same day. But you know what? It's not that big of a deal. We are going to have to focus. Well, we don't have to, but I'm going to focus on the NHL because we're just a much better team. You know what, guys? I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. So, thank you so much for watching. The Canucks finally move on past the second round for the first time in like 8 years. Probably more than that, 8 or 9 years probably. But you know what? I don't even know. I don't even know what. I'm just excited. I don't have the words to explain what what has happened. So you know what, guys? Thank you so much for watching this video. It really means a lot. Hopefully you all did enjoy. But any and all support is greatly appreciated, as you know. And yeah, guys, it's been missed. I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.